Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Steins Gate Elite on Nintendo Switch. Now this is not the Steins Gate Zero or the Steins Gate romantic comedy. I forget the name of it. This is the original Steins Gate release. But it's been a while since we played it. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember where we left off. I guess we'll have to find out the hard way. Once it got dark, I started looking for more information on the mass disappearance phenomenon and the Makase Kurusu stabbing. Searching through a number of news sites only to turn up nothing. So, those were the hallucinations after all. But while I was looking at channel, I noticed that a thread was posted by a John Titor. Wait, John Titor's back? John Titor appeared on an American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started quite a storm amongst the BBS denizens. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So, after 10 years of silence, that same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS? Ridiculous. Obviously, it's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on that channel in Japanese. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone on this worldline would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time traveler, LOL. John Titor, LOL. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? 294. I knew it. What's a worldline? Holy shit, I want to redo my life with a time machine. Oh, you really don't. White rice is good. Ah, that man understands me. It's the thing that divides the north and south, right? No. Give up the act, troll. CERN, huh? Haven't heard that one before. Still, if you wish to start a conspiracy theory, you should present more detailed evidence. So, who are you? A CERN insider? When I hear conspiracy theory, I think Freemasons. Why not put this on CERN why put this on CERN in the first place? It's not like they're some evil lab. They've never even officially announced that they were researching time travel. Unless you're saying their particle physics work somehow morphed into time travel stuff? Here's the official site. It's in English, though. The hell y'all saying? Use words I know. He's Super Saiyan. Yeah, I can't assess this properly. How am I supposed to keep abreast of the situation when this perv is making things up? Okay. Yeah. Where is CERN? Is anyone even funding time travel research? Just Google CERN, dude. It ain't that hard. Sex, ecstasy, roofies, narcotics. User Bill Cosby. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. User Rolling Stones. The Human Lollification Project via Time Machine. User audap. I'm just kidding. Copied and pasted from Wikipedophilia, also known as the Society for European Nuclear Research. The name CERN is an acronym for the French Société Européenne pour la Recherche Nucléaire. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. It is the world's largest particle physics research facility located just outside of Geneva, Sweden. It sits on the border of France and Sweden and contains banks, libraries, post offices, and even dorms on its campus. Particle physics physicists from all over the world gather at CERN to conduct experiments. In addition, CERN currently employs several thousand full-time personnel. What's your point? Read it, scum. It seems more like a city than a research facility. More people there than in my hometown. Copy-paste is better than nothing. It's a research facility where they study particles with the LHC and stuff. Since it's led by Europe, there aren't any Americans there, but there should be a Japanese research team. False thing. Wasn't this huge news on YouTube a few years back? Something about CERN creating a black hole that was going to devour the Earth? Were they trying to make a time machine? How the fuck do you know this shit? LHC means... That's scary. Large hentai collection. Yes, that's exactly what it means. I'm in India. That news scared the hell out of me. Large Hadron Collider. Yes. Now somebody in there has to be right. But CERN faced lawsuits in the West, so they're not completely in the clear either. Large Whatron Collider? I googled LHC and damn, that thing is cool. Lol. It's like rocket engine straight out of a sci-fi flick. It's built 100 meters underground along the French-Swedish border. It's 27 kilometers in length and about the length of the Yamanote line. Where'd Titor go? Plus the accelerators inside the ring are in a vacuum, right? I don't really get it, but it sounds cool. Actually, what does it even accelerate? I mean, they'd be dealing with quantum teleportation, right? A modern sci-fi is always talking about taking micro-level stuff to a macro-level to develop time machines or teleporters. It has a basis in reality, too. The microscope world can provide hints as to how to solve our macro problems. Not that I'm trying to back up John Titor or anything. Behold, I am John Titor, time traveler from the year 2036. Come on! No way, dude. He told me everything. The humans will be exterminated. I mean, probably likely. Will Earth be destroyed? CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akaba satellite crash you're doing? Wait, guys. Taito-san doesn't understand @channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole. What does it feel like to time travel? What are you, 12? Lol means laughing out loud. Oh, really? I always thought it meant licorice outside of lozenges. Wait, the quantum gravity theory? That's the one that's supposed to... Wait. That's one that's supposed to every phenomenon from the micro to the macro level? Oh, gosh. So the Shibuya earthquake last year was Titor's doing. Strongly agreed. Destroy all monopolies. I think a false peace is better than nothing. Conflict yields nothing but death. Well... What if Titor is the real perpetrator behind the new gen murders, too? Getting excited. Didn't cats come back to life in the quantum realm or something? CERN-tan, too strong. Can we just blame everything on Titor at this point? All the misfortune in the world? My stomach ache, everything? Titor-san, if you're taking a request, could you blow up my workplace? Huh? If CERN has a monopoly, then I don't get to travel. Is micro the big one or macro? Oh, how many comments are there? My gosh. Is time travel established as a legit business by 2036? If so, it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that many other time travelers have visited our time, and there may be more threats about coming in contact with them online. Banish the time machine to the Dark Ages, in my opinion. So, we're headed towards a dystopia. Yep. What? Macro, duh. There's no point in living now, is there? Time for all the good kids to go to bed. Did that dude just jizz? What, just because he went to bed? I mean, they can be related. In 20 years, I'll be dead anyway. Don't make fun of Taichatan. So if you're a time traveler, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow in Hokkaido? Namaste. I hope I can start landing leading roles by 2036. Good thing I just started learning gun kata. Just make a time machine outside of CERN. Easy. You know how UFOs are real? What if they're time travelers? You're looking for a time traveler's wife? No, don't watch that. Let's get a drink sometime. How many times have the Tigers won the championship? I wonder what kind of anime is popular in 2036. It's Dragon Ball. And One Piece, likely. We need Mulder Sensei. Planet of the Monkeys. Taito made it clear, those who control time control the world. Will I have married that person? Will we have a happy family? It's so embarrassing, eek. I want ice cream. So, everyone's anonymous here? My gosh. Does nobody want to log in anymore? So, if I change the channel on my TV, would that change something in the year 2036? Sorry, but I'm a naughty kid. Honestly, in my head, a dystopian world is one where anime is regulated. It is regulated. Well, it's regulated in the States. In some ways, it's regulated by publishers, right? Okay, well, that's a different discussion. Never heard of CERN or the LEC or any of this stuff. I hope there are a lot of cute girls in the future. Oh, well, there are a lot of cute girls now. That's a weird thing to say. Huh? Coming on a little strong there, rough. Whoa. Stay away from marriage, seriously. Seeking college entrance exam answers. Taicho should prove that he's actually from the year 2036. Try harder. A genetic mutation makes it so only male children are born. How about that for a dystopia? Ooh. Can't say it wouldn't. You never know what determines the future. Has Araki aged at all? Has Togashi started releasing new chapters again? That's pretty harsh. Oh, that's me. Is it true that everyone in the future is skinny? Yeah, quite the opposite. And everybody in the future is a fat ass. Hurry up and give us cyber brains. Okay, wow. Am I ever going to get to the end of this? Wow, that's a lot of things, man. Well, I don't want to skip anything. I studied a bit of particle and quantum physics, but I never understood any of it. The future sounds peaceful, and no one ever saw 4040 ever again. I hope it's the other way around, seriously. Yuri is utopian. 404 was a good man. Isn't Earth destroyed by 2036 to begin with? Oh no! I wonder what happened. I want to hear it though. Hello, Soviet Union, Russia. Oh, okay. The Lord of Terror is descending upon us. Mark my words. Will there be cute girl androids in 2036? For petting, of course. I don't know if anybody's gonna make an android. Would they make an unattractive one? I don't think that would be the. I don't think that'd be the first one off the line. Eurytopia. Do you guys still celebrate Christmas and New Year's like we do? How'd the whole global warming thing shake out? You're back joining CERN side. I'm so sleepy. I figured time machines were like way off in the future. What's the international situation looking like? Does Japan even still exist? Fortune Christmas is just an urban legend. Let it go already. Somebody's got too much time on their hands. Super Russia. Oh, the thread's gotten longer. Popcorn.gif. Okay, how long is this conversation? My goodness. New gen instance. Dystopia. CERN. Oh, okay. In case anybody didn't. It's kind of nice that they have definitions here. Or do I go to the top? I mean... Holy crap. Look at how many posts there are. What were we on? We were on like 200 and something, right? I've read through the entire thread, but archives were already popping up. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. In fact, imposter is too kind a word. This is probably all copy pasta. There are many Titor fanatics on that channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if this were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English, for one thing. Plenty of blogs about Titor in Japanese, too. I enter John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current John Titor's posting on that channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. I tried searching John Titor. It's bizarre. It just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then, I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. These past 2 days I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. Hold on, I just remembered. I know I purchased a book about Titor a few years ago. I scoured the bookshelf for it, but it's nowhere to be found. It's supposed to be right here. Impossible. How could this be? I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure.
俺だ状況は
他にさ電話の時ぐらいそういうのやめね
ジョン・タイターについて把握しているのかと聞いている
ちっとも話が見えない件について
内密に話がある
I quickly made plans to meet with him at May Queen and Naya Square tomorrow afternoon and hung up on the phone. Lukaku, about yesterday. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't so strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samedere. It's from Lukaku. Should I reply? Yeah, let's reply. Why not? Reply. Let's see. About yesterday. Don't worry. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off. I'm forced to do battle again. Yeah, if I'm forced to do battle again. Let's just pray that the organization's assassins don't find me. There. That should do it. May Queen and Neon is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kodomebashi Dori, take a left at Tsumakoiska crossing, and you'll find it. Because I plan to meet with Daru in the afternoon, I decided to kill some time at the university before heading over. It's usually busy in Akiba during the summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Vatican incident. So many people. Living in Aqaba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I returned my gaze to the street. What? Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. The organization's after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait! ちょっと、そこで携帯カメラを使っているあなた、待ってください。ってよせ、通るんじゃない。まさか機関の差し金か。
She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone.
質問に答えてもらいたいんですがね。あなたは機関の人間か。
If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. A man like me is not to be underestimated.
違うのか。
That look is like all my Tinder dates. What?
違うとしても問題がありますよ。俺の写真を持っていると機関に知られれば、あなたにも奴らの魔の手が伸びるかもしれない。とにかく今撮った俺の写真を即刻削除してほしい。
Is she even listening?
謝る。不快にさせたなら。
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
風景撮ってた。
風景を撮っていた？観光客？
証明、自分が今日どこを歩いたか。
変なやつだな。
桐生萌か。名前。
I guess she's introducing herself. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. It's nice and all, but I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことがある。いい？
それより写真を。
都市伝説秋葉原の。知らない？
An urban legend? What is she talking about?
幻のレトロ PC。
レトロ PC？
秋葉原のどこかにあるらしくて、それが
幻のレトロ PC というとキュッパチあたりか？
That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find?
いいえ、これ。
Looks kind of familiar.
IBM 5100。
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か。
見たことは？
ない。名前を知ってるぐらいだ。
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん。
詳しい人知らない？
ダルならば詳しく知っているかもな。そいつは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーでな。 MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ。
The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part is true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at May Queen and Ya. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know.
では俺は行く。オンラインメディアスクラムもほどほどに。
I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする？
メルアド教えて。
何が狙いだ？
スーパーハッカーの。
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why not I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru.
断る。今ダルを失うわけにはいかん。
Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen, it's a picture of me that she took.
まだ削除していなかったのか？
教えてくれたら削除する。
この俺を脅すとは。貴様何者だ？
私はアークディライトのバイト。
なんだそれは？
ヘンプロ秋葉原にある。
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines?
貴様、俺の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだな。
The mad scientists of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう。
At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. The woman is typing with terrifying speed, faster than my fingers could ever dream of. It seems she's finished entering my email address. It can't have taken longer than 5 seconds.
そうか。この女、能力者か。
I dub her power Shining Finger. Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. If she can type 255 curse words per minute, any poor soul that received one of her emails shall die.
名前は？
オーイン・キョーマ。マッドサイエンティストだ。
どう書くの？こう？
なんだこれは、ふざけるな。俺のマナをバカにするつもりか。ならば携帯を貸せ。俺が入力してやる。
But the woman swiftly avoids me, keeping her phone out of my reach. It feels as if she's rejecting my entire personhood. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask for her address instead. I'll send her blank. I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her as Shiny Finger. I don't need to type anything. It's just to give her my name. I already put her name in my contacts. Just send a blank email to Shining Finger. And send. Alright, well, we stop it there. This is audap. You've been watching Steins Gate Elite on Nintendo Switch. I'll try to play more of this. I find that at least my audience doesn't watch that much anime, but they like anime. So this is sort of a nicer way to consume Steins Gate, mainly because there's much more to the story with this version than just watching the anime. You know, the anime is like the Reader's Digest version. You know, it's just the important stuff, and you know, you get a much richer world if you're doing the visual novel. And it is a really, really interesting story for those who don't know about it. And if you do know about it, you know it's still a very interesting story. And as I said, the visual novel takes a couple more turns. You can have a lot more decisions, a lot more wrong decisions. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.